Excuse me. Look at that. There's me getting drunk. There's another picture of me getting drunk. Another picture of me getting drunk. Let's take this trash can and... yeet! I really like Watchmen, and I really like a lot of Alan Moore's work in general, but, okay, this has got to be like the third or fourth time I've attempted to record this video, but you know what? Struggle bus is real. Anyways, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Willie B. Coyote, and today we're looking at Fallen Aces. This is an early access immersive sim game, so anyone who's watching that's played games like Deus Ex, Bioshock, System Shock, and so on knows exactly what type of experience we're about to get into. As for the setting, tone, and atmosphere we can expect, it's basically, essentially, Watchmen the video game. Alan Moore's Watchmen the video game. So if you've ever don't watch the, I can't speak English today. Anyways, if you've ever read the seminal graphic novel, Alan Moore's Watchmen, then you know exactly what sort of storyline we're getting into. And this game has a very, like, comic book-like aesthetic to it, and art style, which I really, really like. Yeah. I think it's going to be a cool experience. So, before we continue, let's get the self-promotion done right out of the gate. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow and hopefully get paid as well. Also, make sure to hit the notification icon on your way out so you never miss an upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, again, full disclosure, this is my, like, third or fourth attempt to record this video, so I actually already started the game, and I've played through the first 2 chapters or so. But I've just ran into some issues over my attempts to record this. Currently there's only 1 episode available in this game. The other 2 are coming soon, as you can see. So we're just going to start off with episode 1, and we're going to start with chapter 1. Without any further ado, let's do this. Again, this is an immersive sim, so you don't really play it like you would a normal first-person shooter, so, I haven't played a whole lot of immersive sims. Full disclosure, I haven't played Bioshock yet. I haven't played Deus Ex yet.
Move this man!
Yeah, I know. I'm a professional noob, I know. So, I'm gonna play the easiest difficulty, which is forget about it. That's Fallout music if I've ever heard it. New Blood Interactive presents. Lead designer Trey Powell. This guy's running for mayor, apparently.
If I ride in a tall skyscraper, you're there before my eyes. If I pick up the
Crime on the rise. Vigilante, Nightwave, still at large. See, there's the Watchmen influence there. And you can really see how these cutscenes will have, like, real, like, golden age of comic book influences with the aesthetic. And it also has a very, like, film noir tone to it as well, which is cool. Oh boy. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Oh, watch it! Oh no. Fallen Aces. He's sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock!
Alright. Chapter 1. Wake-up call. Looks like we are hungover. Let's begin. Oh. Ow. Oh, man.
My head. What time is it? Need to quit hitting the sauce so hard.
Alright, so here we are in Fallen Aces. Now, this is an immersive sim, and basically an immersive sim is a subgenre of game that basically is all about, like, giving the player options with how they interact with the world around them. There's a lot of interactivity and options as to how you can approach the gameplay mechanics in immersive sims, which is why they're called, you know, immersive sims. So you can pick up things and use them as weapons, you can use the environment to your advantage, and the list goes on. Like, and each immersive sim that does it all have like a different way of doing it. Like, no two immersive sims are ever exactly the same. Like, so there's not a whole lot of formula to how to do an immersive sim, at least as far as I can see. Let's see.
Stuck again. When's Bill gonna fix this damn thing? And fixed.
Here we are, in our apartment.
Wonder if there's any food left.
All right, eat. Let's eat.
Not bad.
Yeah. All right, and something as well. You can, in this game, not even kidding, you can use banana peels to trip up your enemies. Let's see. Read. Gloves Off, A Boxer's Guide to Brawling by Adam Bennett and Mike Thane. This is us, Mike Thane. Boxing for battle, advanced brawling technique. Use dodge while moving left or right, height or back to leave your opponent punching air. Attack delivers a basic jab. Yeah, which button is the dodge button, I wonder? I'll have to check, hang on.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay, so dodge is the same button as the sprint, so that's important to know, which is shift. That's a handy bit of details. Okay, when your opponent isn't wearing gloves, it's more important than ever to protect your face. Hold block to shield yourself. Well-timed block will parry the attack, and you can grab them and use a finisher. So you can actually grab guys by the scruff of their neck and like punch them in the teeth, which is cool. You can kick them, which has a cooldown. You can hold for heavy attack, and you can sprint towards them and knock them out. You know. All right. And I'm gonna put that there. All right, let's answer the phone.
Hey, Bill. About rent.
Listen very carefully. There are men coming to kill you, and unless you do precisely what I say...
Oh, wise guy. Look, I don't have time for prank calls, and I don't appreciate...
Stop talking and pay attention, Mike. I don't know how long you've got, so you need to move pronto.
How do you know my name? Who is this?
The guy trying to save your sorry ass. Now, get out and get moving before they show up.
Before who shows up? What the hell's going on here? Hello?
Oh boy.
Men trying to kill me? Get in line, pal.
Alright. Okay, so...
Is this the right place? Keep your voice down. Yeah, this is the one. I was only asking because this is the second room we just saw. Shut up and get ready. Well, what if he ain't home? Room service. You will be a teacher in the hotel.
This should do the job.
Well, I just thought you thought nothing. Now shut up.
Alright. Let's take cover.
Button down the door.
Music is great. Yo, that guy just slipped on the banana peel coming in. Boosh. Knock both of them out.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I got a bottle and I got a gun.
It's him. It's the detective.
Don't have a key to open. Let's see here. Boosh. Alright, lead pipe. That'll be a little bit better as a weapon. So yeah. It's important to, when you're playing this game, it's important to, like, watch your health because, you know, while it might look and feel a bit like a boomer shooter, this is not a boomer shooter. Like, not even close. It's an immersive sim. So you shouldn't be playing... I remember when I first started playing this game a couple of weeks ago, I tried playing it like a boomer shooter and it just did not work, like, at all.
You kidding me with this shit? Come on.
Okay.
Wait. There's gotta be a way out of here.
Alright, going up. Press F to equip your lighter and light up dark areas. Use it with caution, you'll be extra visible to enemies. Okay. Alright. Over this way. Oh boy. So if I hit this switch, they see me, but I just switched on the electricity and there's water right there. Yo!
I'm as shocked as you.
I'm as shocked as you. Gotta love the one-liners. But yeah, that's another example there of immersive sim isms. There. It's one of the like, environmental interactivity like that is one of the things that just makes immersive sims so special. You know, it's what makes them stand out from other games. Alright. Going down.
These mugs picked the wrong goddamn apartment to bust into.
Alright.
I have to knock some sense into these dumb hoods.
Nope, not going that way. Ooh.
God damn it, there's more of them? Alright, Mike. How do we handle this?
Chop. Yep. Excuse me. Anyways, another example of immersive sim isms coming up is the fact that you can just completely bypass those guys down there altogether by just sneaking your way over here and hopping up on top of these. Voila. Whoa.
Shit, this is bad. I gotta get over to Pete's place. Yeah, he'll know what to do.
Yeah. You always gotta have a guy named Pete in your corner. Alright, tab to view your journal. Get to Pete's place. Just another night alone in my crummy apartment. Pissed drunk as usual. Landed a hot new case for some big shot, so I guess there's reason to celebrate. If I get solved this case, maybe I can make enough dough to blow this shithole. Maybe even leave this city for good. Yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, there's actually a secret down here if you are able to make it. Voila! Oh, look at that. These guys were spying on me for a while. Hey, look at that. There's me getting drunk. There's another picture of me getting drunk. Another picture of me getting drunk. Yeah, these guys have been spying on me for a while. They even have a darkroom set up for developing the photographs. Yeah. Alright. Out this way. Ow. Yeah, I did a wrong move there. Okay.
So what's the rumpus?
Glassjaw says Benderos are out. That means this side of town is ripe for the pickings.
Finally. About time we showed those smug bastards who really owns this town.
Damn straight. This war's only the beginning.
Let's see if we can get what...
Blowing shit. Yeah. Yo, yeah. What about that gunshot?
The detective? Boss is real specific about him. Name's Thane, Michael Thane. But don't you worry about that. The boys are gonna make sure he takes a nice, long dirt nap with the worms. Him and his friend.
You!
Things are looking up for me. You not so much.
Yo, let's go. Okay. Come down here real quick. Comic shop over there. Let's take this trash can and yeet! Yeah, I did just kill him. You think?
Out like a light.
Wow, this guy This guy got whacked. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can find here. Oh. Okay, new lead pipe. That's always helpful. These guys are out cold. Oh, hold on. This guy up there. Boosh!
Stupid asshole.
Oh, he dropped a Molotov and it broke. That stinks. Oh well. I can find more Molotovs, it's fine. Right. Yo!
We thought you had a fight.
Welcome to Switchblade City, tough guy.
Oh, that's a great name for a city. Switchblade City. Yeah. Place where mobsters rule. Okay, this way. Climbing up. Climbing up. And there we go. I come down here. Apartment 204 key. I think that's back for one of the apartments back at the complex, so I might actually just go back there and see what we can see. I'll probably I'll just skip over this bit and meet up again when we are back at the apartment complex. So as I snap my fingers,
2,000 years later.
okay, folks, we're back, and we're gonna see what we can find in apartment 204 because we found the key for it. 3. Oh, hey, I can even use a fire extinguisher as a weapon. That's handy. Oh, hey, found another secret. What do we got in here? Another safe here. Just try the code outside first. Hang on. Room 204 note. Okay. Change the combo to safe. Check the race results in today's paper. Alright. So I gotta look up the newspaper.
One eternity later.
You know what? Screw it. I'll probably just look it up.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Okay, I got the code. It's 524. Here we go. Yo!
Right.
Gold. That's a lot of cash. Alright. If I recall correctly, you can use cash to buy upgrades or get ammo or other things you need, but for now, we're just gonna head back the way we came, and we'll be back as soon as we're back where we need to be.
Many months later.
Take a trash can because it's a good way to initiate a brawl. Oh, hello. Yeet!
What are you gonna... Oh.
Let's heal up with some donuts.
Not bad.
We know you're in here, detective. We told you to come in. Just come out here.
Well, it's a pain in the butt. You're around like that. You're gonna pay, sir.
There we go. That's that counter dealt with. Alright. Another example of immersive simness. If you see a parking meter here, you can break it and take the money inside. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And if we open up this back trunk here... Ah, here we are. Pump shotty.
Oh, would you look at that?
This will come in handy. Alright, let's go inside, see if we can find Pete.
Mom?
Yeah, Pete, you in here? Need your help, man. Got guys coming after me and, oh boy. Yeah, that's, so much for Pete.
No. No. Shit! Pete! No, god damn it! Sons of bitches! I'm gonna find the assholes who did this.
Oh boy. That didn't take
You
long.
won't have to. Glassjaw wants to see your ugly mug, face to face, and see the fear in your eyes before he plugs you. All right, boys, drag this piece of shit to the car and let's hit the bricks. Can't wait to see this. It's gonna be one hell of a party.
Oh boy. So, we found 5 secrets and we got $563. Probably go through the next chapter and then call it good.
Nap time's over, Buttercup.
What the hell? What is this?
Oh, easy there, sweetheart. Them ropes ain't tied that tight. Wouldn't want to fall and split your noggin now, would you? Hate to see you go splat like that. Especially with all that blood rushing to your ugly mug.
Look who's talking.
What's that? Why, you're a fucking comedian now, huh? Now see how much you're laughing after this.
Ow.
Don't I pay you to be cooler-headed than that?
Boss, you didn't pay us for this kind of trouble, that's for damn sure.
Now see? That kind of insubordination. That, we have to bite at the source.
All I'm saying is, after all the shit he put us through, why ain't we iced this?
Oh, man. That's gonna leave a mark.
Now keep your mouth shut, if you know what's good for you, before I bite off the other 4.
You bit off his trigger finger.
Anyways, where were we?
Thomas?
In the flesh. What's left of it, anyway. But never mind the dental work. We've got some catching up to do.
Thomas. Listen, whatever this is, I just want you to know that...
Little birdie told me you were investigating a certain individual. An individual I have a keen interest in.
Is that right?
Yes. You know, you have a nasty habit of sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
What? You're gonna rub me out like you did Pete? Listen, I'm sorry about what happened to you, but what you did to him, I won't let that go.
Oh boy.
Ha! I'll keep that in mind. It was nice seeing you, Michael. Dump him in.
You got it, boss. All right, boys, dump this son of a bitch.
Oh boy.
Wait, Tom, listen to me.
That's not
You
good.
don't need to do this.
That's not good.
Trying for his life. It's over for you, chump. Nobody messes with the
Yo. Hey, look, we're getting saved by Rorschach from Watchmen.
Now!
Damn it.
Oh boy, what are you doing, Glassjaw? Oh boy. Oh boy. Into the drink we go. Well, that was a fracas. Alright. Chapter 2. Water under the bridge. Yeah, right. Oh, man. Well, that did a number on us. Okay, Chapter 2. Water under the bridge. Yeah, right. Let's open this up and go through here. Try to go through as quickly as possible, because if you could see down at the bottom of the screen there, we are rapidly running out of oxygen. Here we go.
What the hell? So, you must be the party crasher. Afraid you missed out on the finger sandwiches.
Listen, you probably have a lot of questions. If you want to get out of here alive, you need to follow my instructions. Take the left up top. There's something you need to see.
Okay. Going up top. Let's go talk to Rorschach from Watchmen over here. There he is in that room.
You see that drawbridge? That's our ticket out of here. You'll need to figure out a way to lower it so we can drive across and make our escape.
Okay.
The bridge controls are on the other side of the harbor. Once you lower the bridge, rendezvous with me back here, and I'll explain everything.
Okay, what the hell are you gonna do while I'm out here risking my neck?
I'll be searching for a missing person. He was last seen in this area. I'll do my best to assist you via radio. And watch your back. This place is crawling with crooks looking to rub you out.
No shit.
Alright. Down we go. Yeah, I've been really liking this game so far. It is different from the normal games I've usually played on the channel, and just in general, but you know, I really like the tone, I really like the art style, and the gameplay is really cool too. Yeah. And you know, I keep comparing this game to Watchmen because, you know, it basically is in like terms of the aesthetic, the tone, and the presentation. It is basically Watchmen, the video game. Yeah. I really like Watchmen, and I really like a lot of Alan Moore's work in general, but at the same time, I've also got an issue with Watchmen, and the main issue I have with Watchmen is the fact that it is such a seminal graphic novel. If you don't know what I mean by that, basically, like, essentially, Watchmen, when Alan Moore made Watchmen, he, okay, like, I'm gonna have to go back further than that. Basically, Watchmen, it's a seminal graphic novel. It's a deconstruction. It basically popularized the concept of the deconstruction of the superhero genre. And basically, deconstruction is kind of hard to explain in like plain English, but the basic idea behind it is you try to do a more grounded and quote-unquote realistic portrayal of a genre, usually like taking shots and satirizing certain tropes of a genre and trying to put a different light on it, which isn't inherently bad on its own, but the issue with it is the fact that when, at least in the case of Alan Moore's Watchmen, when Alan Moore wrote Watchmen, he did it with a very specific intent and
Stupid asshole.
And wanted to do it a very specific way. When Alan Moore was coming up with the idea for Watchmen, it wasn't always going to be Watchmen. Originally, what he wanted to do was a deconstruction of the Charlton Comics characters. And Charlton Comics was an American comic book company that had its own cast of superhero characters, and Alan Moore wanted to use them as the basis for his deconstruction of superhero media. Because Alan Moore felt that the superhero genre had gotten really, like, stale because everybody had started to take it so seriously. And because there's a common misconception that Alan Moore hates the superhero genre. He doesn't really. What he doesn't like is how seriously the genre is taken.
Whoa, what was that?
Like, superheroes shouldn't be taken so seriously. They're fun. they're a laugh, you know? And he wanted people to stop taking them so seriously. But at the same time, he also saw it potentially as an avenue for a critique on power. On power, whether that be political power, social power, or whatever. It was a critique on just power in general. And he used the superhero genre as a vehicle for that, as set dressing, if you will. Boosh. So, Alan Moore was going to do that with the Charlton Comics characters, but DC Comics, who had bought out Charlton Comics back in the 80s, had other ideas. Just got spotted. Boosh. Okay, as I was saying, so Alan Moore couldn't use the Charlton Comics characters, but he could create his own characters based on the Charlton Comics characters.
Hey, I wouldn't stand so close to the edge there. I saw one of them dockhands lean over like that, and a shark just flung out of the water like a goddamn jack-in-the-box and dragged him in. Boom! Gone. Just like that. They tore him apart like it was cotton candy.
You're just trying to scare me.
No, I'm being square with you.
Boosh!
Sharks. Be very cautious if you think about swimming across.
And in they go, and they get eaten by sharks.
And stay down, asshole.
There we go. Okay, spear gun, this'll come in handy. So as I was saying, Alan Moore, when he wanted to do the Charlton Comics characters, he wanted to deconstruct the superhero mythos, but then he wanted to reconstruct it. Again, he doesn't hate the superhero genre, he just didn't like how they were getting taken so seriously. And that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to deconstruct the characters, then reconstruct them. Emphasis on reconstruct them. There is an art to deconstructing a genre, and that art is that once you do it, the deconstruction, you then have the obligation to reconstruct. And that's where my main issue with Watchmen comes in, is the fact that because he created these original characters for the purpose of deconstruction, by the end of the storyline, he left them deconstructed. Like, he didn't go through the extra effort to reconstruct them. Which, to be honest, like, I can't say I blame him, because at that point, Alan Moore was starting to get really frustrated with DC Comics and how they did things. And so, like, he was probably getting at the point where he was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm just gonna, like, take my bag and go home. Which didn't really end up happening anyway, because DC completely screwed him out of ownership of the Watchmen IP, which famously DC Comics is notorious for doing that, you know, screwing creators out of their original IPs. And and a big part of why, you know, Alan Moore emphasizes when you create something, you should own what you create. And he's absolutely correct. Like, I learned that from Garth Ennis, the creator of the Boys comic book series. And he had learned that from Alan Moore, and Alan Moore had to learn that the hard way. But anyways, going back to my issues with Watchmen, that was a tangent and a half there. So, Alan Moore puts out Watchmen, right? It's a deconstruction of the genre. It presents the genre in a new way, which is really cool. But unfortunately, because he didn't go through with reconstructing the characters he created and leaving them deconstructed, you get this whole generation of comic book creators, right, who grow up reading Watchmen. Well, when I say reading Watchmen, I mean most of the time they usually read Watchmen once and all of a sudden think they're going to be the second coming of Alan Moore. And so they keep trying to do deconstructions of the superhero genre, and which isn't again, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. It's just that because of the fact that Alan Moore well, most of the time, they just aren't good writers. Like,
Think I'm messing around?
and because they aren't that good at writing, they try to do deconstructions of the genre.
Hey, the door to the control room is locked. Any ideas?
Looks like you'll need to find the key.
Yeah, no shit. Really a master of observation, huh?
Earlier, I saw some commotion by the freighter dock nearby. Might be worth checking out.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
So, as I was saying, you get this whole generation of comic creators, right? They read Watchmen once, think they're the second coming of Alan Moore, and think they can do a deconstruction of the superhero genre, but whenever they do it, again, they forget about the fact that when you deconstruct something, you then have a responsibility to reconstruct what you've deconstructed. But they rarely ever do that. They just leave the characters deconstructed. It worked for Watchmen because, again, those characters were original characters created for the purpose of deconstruction, but all these newer, younger comic creators who read Watchmen once and think they're Alan Moore do this with established, like, DC and Marvel characters. To their own detriment, might I add. Like, a good example of this would be the... Oh, come on.
Well, shit.
As I was saying, you get this whole generation of comic creators, right? Who read out Watchmen once, think they're the second coming of Alan Moore, they do a deconstruction, but they forget that there's an art to deconstruction, and almost none of them actually know how to do a deconstruction properly. Like, I remember there was a big controversy around this DC comic that came out a few years ago called I Am Not Starfire. It was about, like, Starfire's hypothetical daughter. It was like an Elseworlds story. I think it was like an attempt at a deconstruction of the superhero genre, and it just didn't work. That might not necessarily be the best example, to be honest, but a better example, I think, would be actually none other than the HBO Watchmen series that was done a few years ago by Damon Lindelof, the creator of Lost, and that was a prime example of how you get this, it's not just comic creators, but it's also a lot of television writers and producers who also read Watchmen once and think they're the second coming of Alan Moore. Like, when in reality, like, Damon Lindelof, he comes from, like, the J.J. Abrams school of storytelling, which is the mystery box school of storytelling, which is basically just using mysteries and plot twists in order to keep people engaged, which isn't exactly the best way to go about doing it, because the problem with the mystery box school of storytelling is that the main thing you can expect with a lot of mystery box stories is a whole lot of setup with not a lot of payoff. And that extended to the stories told by Damon Lindelof. Okay. Okay. I've got very, very low health right now. I cannot afford to. Is the quick save button? I don't know if there is a quick save button.
6.5 hours later.
Just save my progress again. So, like, Damon Lindelof, mystery box storyteller, whole lot of setup, not a lot of payoff, and he thinks he can do a deconstruction of the superhero genre, not just any deconstruction of the superhero genre. He thinks he can do Watchmen. It didn't work. It did not work. Because, again, like, there's an art to deconstruction, and most people who try to do deconstructions don't know how to do it correctly. I mean, if I was in that position, I wouldn't attempt it because I'm pretty sure I don't know how to do it correctly either.
Who's this four-flushing, two-bit, yellow, cheating crook? Think I'm stupid? How many times you gonna cheat at cards, you lowlife?
Yeah, what are you talking about? This ain't the one you think, boy. You don't let him
I am dangerously low on health right now. Okay, I am dangerously low on health again. Man. That's that guy taken care of. Can I climb up here to get that guy's, no, I can't. So yeah, that's the main issue I have with Watchmen. It's a great book, great storyline, but because, like, most people who do deconstructions don't know how to do deconstruction, they just read Watchmen once, think they're the second coming of Alan Moore, try to do a deconstruction, they fail at it, and it just doesn't work most of the time. Yeah. It's a hot take, I know, but, you know, what you gonna do?
Come on. God damn it.
What's the problem?
Lousy bridge won't budge. Must have blown a fuse or something.
I see. Well, you'll have to reroute the power from the substation next door then.
Should have been an electrician.
Turn the drawbridge power back on. So, see, I'm here. Power station.
Get rid of this guy.
Take me a shot.
Okay. That's one less sniper I have to deal with. I forgot I could use,
Ooh, getting tired.
Ain't so tough now, are you?
I am dangerously low on health once again.
This better work.
Is there anything out here? Doesn't look like it. Let's try and move as quickly as possible. Okay.
Good work. Take the bridge back to the pump house where you started. I'll be there waiting for you.
Okay.
Ah, shit. The whole dockyard's gonna hear this racket.
Got some more hostiles heading your way. Try and hold them off. I'll cover you.
Yeet! Yaw! Yeet! Thank goodness for Molotovs. Yeet!
Watch it. There's a sniper above you. I got this one.
It's staying, whack him! It's staying!
Eyes peeled.
It's in,
It's bound to be around.
Hey, come here.
Okay, run, 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 run. Okay. Locked. Uh-oh.
Let's go, pretty boy.
Get over it, bastard.
You fellas are starting to piss me off.
Oh boy.
Hey, who's messing with the lights? We got trouble, boys. Shit, shit, shit.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh boy. Ace of spades.
So, care to fill me in on why these assholes are gunning for me? Why my friend got strung up like a goddamn mistletoe?
You follow local politics much, Detective?
Funny papers count? What are you driving at?
Victor J. Waltz.
Okay.
A buddy of mine might have had me working a case for him. What's it to you?
The mob didn't seem to appreciate you meddling in their affairs.
That why you're here? To be my bright-eyed guardian angel?
Something like that. I may have use of someone with your particular skills. Somebody is targeting ex-aces, eliminating them one by one.
Okay.
Waltz was on that list.
And now you are looking for Waltz before he gets clipped?
I was. Not anymore.
Shit. So much for my hazard bonus. So, where to?
Whatever got Victor and the others killed, I'm certain that we can find some answers at his estate.
Let's ride.
Pals are back.
Oh boy.
They're trying to change of plans.
They're trying to whack us.
Persistent bastards, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Right. I'll try and shake them loose.
Oh boy.
What the?
Whoa, hold on. Why did that New York Central Hudson have a diesel train horn?
Next time, I'm calling a cab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a lot safer than taking the train.
Yep.
Let's get him.
Water under the bridge. I found 0 secrets, only got $21 worth of loot. And I think that's good a spot as any to end today's video. Thanks to everybody for tuning in, and thanks to listening to me for... I can't speak English today. Thanks for listening to me ramble somewhat incoherently about why I have such a love-hate relationship with Watchmen, and thanks for watching me play Fallen Aces. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts on whether or not my long-winded expose had any substance behind it in the comments below. Be sure to hit the notification icon on your way out so you never miss an upload. Be sure to tune in next time. I've been Willie B. Coyote, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!